Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. This is the story of how a poor old woman's small act of kindness was repaid with thousands of goats and gold by Imam Hassan, Imam Hussein, and Abdullah ibn Jafar. Abul Hassan Madaini relates that once Imam Hassan, Imam Hussein, and Abdullah bin Jafar radiallahu anhum were going for Hajj. The camels carrying their provisions were lost on the way, and they continued their journey without food or drink. They came upon a Bedouin tent, in which there sat an old woman, and on asking her if she had anything, water, milk, buttermilk, etc., to drink, she said that she had. So they dismounted from their camels. The old woman had only one she-goat, which was very thin and lean. She asked them to milk it and share the milk among themselves. They did so and drank its milk, dividing it among themselves. Then they asked the good woman if she had anything to eat, and she said, "I have got this she-goat only, but if you slaughter it, I shall cook its meat for you." They slaughtered the goat, which the old lady cooked and served to them. They ate their fill, and in the evening when they were going to start their journey, they said to her, "We are Hashemites, and we are going for Hajj. When after Hajj we get back to Medina safe and sound, do visit us there, and we shall repay you for your hospitality, insha'Allah." After they had departed, the old woman's husband came back home from the forest, and she told him all about the guests from the Banu Hasham. He was angry and scolded her, saying, "You slaughtered your goat for strangers. You do not know who they were and where they came from. How do we know that they were Hashemites?" He was silent after rebuking her. In course of time, the old man and his wife became very poor and went to Medina Munawwara to look for some odd jobs to earn their living. During the day, they used to gather dried camel dung, which was used as fuel, which they sold in the evening, thus earning for themselves a bare living. One day, the old woman was gathering camel dung as usual when she passed in front of the house of Imam Hassan, radiallahu anhu, who saw her and, recognizing her, sent his servant to invite her to come into his house. When she came, the Imam said to her, "Do you know me?" When she said that she did not, he replied, "I am your guest, who drank the milk of your she-goat and then slaughtered it to eat its meat." The old woman still did not recognize him and said in amazement, "My lord, are you the same person?" The Imam again told her that he was the same guest and ordered his men to buy 1,000 goats for her, which were immediately purchased and gifted to the old lady, together with 1,000 dinars in cash. The Imam, radiallahu anhu, then sent her, in company with his servant, to his younger brother, Imam Hussein, radiallahu anhu, who asked her how much the elder brother had given her in return for her hospitality, and, when he was told about it, he also gave her 1,000 goats and 1,000 dinars, gold pieces, in cash. Imam Hassan sent her in turn to Abdullah bin Jafar, radiallahu anhu, who, when he learnt what the two brothers has gifted to her, gave her 2,000 goats and 2,000 dinars in cash, saying, "If you had come to me before going to Imam Hassan, I would have given you even more money in reward." The old lady went to her husband with 4,000 goats and 4,000 dinars and said to him, "Here is something in return for our thin and weak goat." May Allah enable us to understand these words, act upon them, and convey them to others. Ameen. Stay tuned, as I will return with another enlightening story soon. Don't forget to watch before you sleep. Jazak Allahu khairan.